Okay, on today's episode of Industrial Strength, we have 1358, and including an interview with the leader of 1358, Papa Bug. Hi, Bug.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
First of all, could you give us a little background on 1358? What was the origin of the band? Who's in the band? Where you got started? When you got started? Also, could you tell us about the name 1358? Where does it come from?
All right. Well, me being in industrial music, it actually started in the late 80s, and I didn't know what industrial was until I got to Athens in the early 90s. Somebody's like, oh, look at the young punk rocker, and then I realized I was doing industrial music.
Right.
I was basing my music after the 60s with all how they use the sound and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I started experimenting with that.
Yeah.
And then when I came to Athens, I was still doing it, but I got in leagues with Rated R, having just fun with stuff. But after Rated R, I wanted to get more political. Because I'm a very political person. I mean, hence the hat.
Yeah, no, that's a good symbol. Right now, folks, pay attention to that. Well, you got to go the other way. We want to see it. Pay attention to that symbol right there. Especially the red X through it. You know, this to them. Okay, this to you if you know who you are. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. Now, I've always felt that industrial music was kind of like the bastard hybrid of psychedelic music and punk rock music. And even proto-metal, like It was all the weird stuff thrown together, the expressive stuff, and the willingness to do whatever the fuck you wanted to. You could pee in a metal barrel, and you've got music. You've got music.
Yeah, and I've got a couple that are very, very crass.
Good.
I have one song that's "It's Not God's Fault," which is basically talking about how priests hurt children. And once I learned stats, and this was long before anything current, this had to do with what I learned back in the late 80s about the Catholic Church and what they've done to children. And people would sit there saying it's God's fault, but it's not actually God's fault. God, it's what the priests have done, what we as people have allowed to happen, because you'll get trans people blamed for everything, but the church is still fine and fucking collecting taxes. And I can still sit on a platform all day long about this shit. And then I've got another song about being in an insane asylum. So I want to do an 11-minute song about being in an insane asylum.
Right.
Story. So I just wanted to get very political. I've got one called War, very political and stuff. Some fun stuff in there, but yeah.
When people do these things, they do these things.
Yes.
Yes. It's not some outside agency like, oh my God, the devil made me do it, God made me do it. Things just happen. Things don't just happen.
No.
People will the things to happen. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't want to hold no bones about it. So like in the videos, you'll see people committing suicide, jumping from buildings.
Yeah.
And in the video, in the song video, You're Not God, I actually talk about fucking shooting priests, because I don't, fuck them. Fuck them! You
started the band, I imagine, in the late 90s, like after Rated R.
Probably mid to late, yes.
Yeah. What about the name 1358? Where does it come from?
My wrist. You see that?
You got a tattoo on the wrist?
So 1358, it's something I came up with, a poem I wrote about the world, our lives. And I forgot about what the poem was about, but basically it was talking about how if we don't protect the world, we're screwed, because the world is our lives.
Yeah, look at what's happening now.
Right.
Look what's happening now. Okay, what is it? It's like it's been 80 degrees in November,
Oh, God,
I'm sorry, I'm not going to get on my soapbox about, climate change and all that. But, things happen, change happens, regardless of what we want to do. We are organisms living in a giant bunch of ecosystems. I'll get off my soapbox.
That's what it's about.
What sorts of venues have you played with 1358?
Taste the World. I think Taste the World's about it. Yeah, I don't think I really got out with it much. I just wanted to put sounds together. Yeah,
I missed some of those shows. Who has collaborated with you in 1358?
Just a couple friends. Nobody. I couldn't find anybody to work with, because I'm really hard to work with, to be honest, because I'm not. I'm basically a lead person. I'm really hard to work with, so I keep it to myself and work with various people throughout. And the people that I got to work with me, they didn't want to actually, work on songs. They wanted to do what they did real quick and then to be done with it, even if it didn't work out.
That's interesting, because some of what I saw in the video, which you're about to see, seems pretty organized. I mean, I'm hearing some very, very deterministic stuff. It's really good.
Yeah.
What are your future plans for 1358?
Nothing. I'm done.
Nothing. You're done.
Yeah.
Darn.
I mean, I would like to get it again, but getting on stage and doing all the organizing, all the setting up, you know, because when you're younger, being able to set all that stuff up on stage, getting the music together and putting yourself through the stress is great. But 40-hour of the week job, and then I've got my trailer parked at home, I got my family. I have no plans because it's a lot of work to do, and it takes, for the stuff that I do, like I've got a song that talks about being in the insane asylum. And at the end of the video, I'm actually being beat up by a baseball bat.
I think I've seen that.
And I've got a great story about that one too. But it just takes a lot of energy out of you. And this is what I've been working on here. This is what I've been doing. This little, ooh, it's green.
It's beautiful. Oh, yeah, I hear you. When you're doing expressive stuff, when you're giving it your all, it really does. It really takes it all out of you. So, have you released any recordings with 1358? Any cassettes?
I have, and I got a good review from Gordon Lamb.
Really?
I forgot exactly what it said, but he actually gave one of my CDs props. He gave it a good review. I can't remember what it said because I don't hang on to those things. Even when I was writing poetry, I used to be a poet, and I had a book, and I had it reviewed by a professor of art. He said it was enigmatic and had elements of Poe. And I gave up poetry because
I would love to read that. I would love to get a hold of your CDs, and now I'm going to look for them because I'd like
they're out there.
Well, they got to be somewhere.
I doubt it because I didn't release that many. I handed it to people.
Yeah.
So
I want to listen to it now.
Okay.
I really
I'll
do.
see if I can find some.
Thank
copies.
you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, can you tell us about the particular show that we're about to watch? There's 3 clips from it. It's got a lot. It's got the guy getting tortured by a lovely torture mistress.
That was Morpheus Movement. They were a DJ group by
Okay.
Waylon, or I forgot what he goes by now, but so Waylon and Matt, they were doing this DJ group, and that whole beginning scene was them doing, they were the opening act for that show. And they would just DJ'd stuff, and they were having fun. The girls wanted to perform. Matt and Waylon at the end of it were supposed to beat me with bats, right? And I got like a scar somewhere on it. But so they come out after the show. It's the insane song where I'm going crazy in the insane asylum. I kneel down, and they come out on either side of me and just start wailing the fuck out of me, just going all day all long on me, right? So they dragged me behind the scene and then cut me up with a chainsaw, and it was awesome. And then after the show, me and Waylon and Matt are talking about it. Me and Waylon are like, it's awesome, it was great. And Matt felt bad about hitting me with a bat. It's like, dude, it was awesome.
Well, he's a decent guy, but you know, performance is performance.
Exactly.
And sometimes you have to go that extra length.
It was awesome. I got beat up with bats.
It's very compelling. I'm going to try to have that clip on here. But the beat up with bat thing, you need to see some performance.
It's at the end. Okay.
And we'll have some live clips.
Okay.
That's what you're about to see. We've just made a decision here, and it's a happy decision. You guys are about to be entertained. This is going to be a mega show. And it's great because we at Joker Joker are here to deliver. So, in the clips that are clearly 1358 that I saw in the video, I saw some other performers. You're doing vocals mostly. And there's a guy standing there in front of a column of some kind of synthesizer stuff. I hear guitars.
Yeah, it's all recorded.
Yeah, I hear drums. It might be a drum machine. It's all synthetic, right?
Yeah, it's CD player.
Okay.
That was just backup, and I was singing along to my backup vocals.
And there's a guy there that was at the column. You're going to see him. Was he just there helping you?
No, that was Matt. That's who beat me up on
Matt.
the other side.
Okay, that was Matt. That was Matt. That was the beater upper. Okay.
Yeah, that's the guy who beat off.
So the 1358 is basically pre-recorded with beating off with Bug. He was giving it his all as a vocal performer.
He was giving it all while he's beating me off.
But beat me off. You got to give it all. You got to give it your all when you're getting beat off because there has to be a climax. Oh God, never mind.
And it is at the end of it. You'll see.
Yeah, right. Do you still work with some of your friends like Matt?
No, Matt became a nurse, married.
Okay.
His wife never liked me apparently. So yeah, that's neither here.
Yeah, well.
Waylon moved to South Carolina.
Yeah.
Because he was married for a while, and they went to South Carolina.
Okay.
Chris is in Atlanta. So yeah, no, I don't. Because I had to become an adult.
I hear you. Well,
sucks.
You got to find a way out of that somehow because 1358 is really cool. And thank you, Bug. It was great.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks to this blood of birth. Thanks to this blood of birth. Bottle burns his pitch again, searching for skies above. Through the eyes of youth so blind, the fucking god like a toy. False words that you spoke in all those letters that you wrote. You never found the past of pain in all those calls that you made. But now in a ditch you lie, so fix the blame of Pat Poisondale, and don't try and understand till you walked in my concrete shell. Thanks to this blood of birth. Thanks to this blood of birth. Thanks to this blood of birth.